Hey there, David Abrams here from the winning team at Systemizely, and thank you so much for joining me on today's video. And I have an absolute great video for you. I've been working on this for the past couple of weeks. Really wanted to get you something amazing, something around productivity hacking and productivity systems. So today's video is titled The 5 Systems to Supercharge Your Productivity and Make You More Money in Less Time, right? So as you know, I am all about automation, whether that's ads automation, marketing automation, whatever it is that can save you time and money, that's what I like to focus on. Now, one of the things you don't hear quite often is productivity, how we take our time in our day and we can maximize the amount of time. Now, everyone gets the same amount of time every day. It's literally about how we put that time to use that really makes people different. That's what makes good entrepreneurs from great entrepreneurs from amazing entrepreneurs. So let's talk about that today. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna jump on my computer, we're gonna go through some slides. I'm gonna give you guys some exact examples of how I'm doing some productivity systems hacks to get more time out of my day. And I really hope you enjoy this video. I'll talk to you in just a second. All right, guys, so today I'm extremely excited to share with you these 5 time-saving systems to supercharge your productivity. So it's important to note that these systems can be used individually or simultaneously to amplify the results that you'll receive if you simply put them into practice. So that means read these, listen to these, write them down, and let's get you actually using them. So only action will get you to get these working. All right, so system number 1, the simple scheduling protocol. One of the easiest ways to get more out of your day, increase your profits, and eliminate the stress and anxiety of your typical day. Listen, it's to create a system of scheduling your tasks. So here's how to accomplish this with this simple scheduling protocol. So first, pat yourself on the back. You got to give yourself the positive affirmation. Say, I can do this, and grab a hold of your favorite tech task manager. I like HitTask. It's a great site. You can see right here, or keep it simple, write down your 3 most important tasks that you must accomplish on a piece of paper with a pen or a pencil. Another site that I've been using recently, and I'll put a link to it, is Simpleology. Simpleology. You can set your daily to-dos. You can delegate which ones aren't important. Try to pick your top 3 for that day and focus on those. We only have so much time in the day. So again, step 2 is organize each of the tasks by putting your most important task at the top of the list. Guys, sometimes I literally have task lists that are like 20, 30 items for one day, and I'm busy. I get up at 5:45 a.m. and I'm working from 5:45 all the way till about 10 or 11 at night, every single day. And I won't even get halfway through my list of 20 or 30. So it's all about prioritization. Give yourself the priorities, put the most important tasks at the top with an allotted time deadline. You have to put a deadline here. This is what is so important. So the remaining 2 tasks following your most important tasks with additional timelines as well. So the idea is that you're not just saying, okay, I'm going to get this done. You're saying, I'm going to get this done. Here's the amount of time I'm going to get it done. You're putting accountability on yourself to do it in a certain time frame. So step number 3 is actually now go out and complete the tasks, right? So this sounds pretty easy, right? You can actually absolutely do this and make sure you get them done, but it's putting these things into effect, actually going out there and doing them. Start doing this the first thing you do in the morning. The first thing you do in the morning, start doing this, putting the time limit. If it's something that's going to take a day, put a day. Be honest with yourself is what it's going to take, but don't do a task that's going to take 1 hour. You put a day on, because that will really throw off everything. So you really need to do this to put, again, accountability and time limits on yourself, okay? So system number 2, we call this a time bomb protocol. So if you want to explode your personal output on a regular basis, then time bombing similar tasks together will certainly increase your personal productivity. So here's exactly how to do it. So step 1 is pick a group of tasks that you must complete and set a time bomb, a quote unquote time bomb, and actually complete them. Okay, then complete the tasks before their allotted time expires. So the idea here is that you're bulking things that you can do together in one time zone. So like you're gonna give yourself an hour to do 3 tasks. So for me, I might have to make 4 or 5 calls. I might have to get with my development team. I might have to get with my designers. I might have to wireframe something or put out some fires. I'm gonna group them together. I'm gonna say I have 1 hour to get this done. I'll even put it in my calendar sometimes, and I'll say I have 1 hour. And then I just bulk them together and I work through them all, pushing myself as fast as I can, not to rush through them like I'm going to rush and make mistakes, but I'm going to push myself in that time limit to get those things done. Again, you'll see time and energy here is being put into effect, but I actually have to follow what I'm saying to myself, okay? So that's it. So simply group the tasks at the time and beat the clock. It's almost like a game. Can you do it? It's fun and you'll enjoy the positive impact that this powerful system has on your life. So why not start doing it today? I mean, it's just putting tasks together and putting on a time limit, right? So put some pressure on yourself. It does sound scary to put pressure on yourself, but it's really, really, really powerful to bulk your tasks together, okay? So productivity system number 3, the mind meal protocol. Guys, this is so important. If you're going to be productive, you have to feed your mind with foods that give you the energy and focus that you need to actually get your work done. And that's where this third system comes into play. So the way this is only going to work is if you actually feed your body what it needs. Choose healthy proteins in the morning, lean meats, fish, poultry, etc. Obviously, those are things you're not going to eat in the morning, but I really like turkey sausage in the morning. It's really good, low fat. I like low fat yogurts. I do low fat smoothies and protein shakes. So I'm looking for healthy proteins. I'm looking for healthy fats, nuts, avocados, fish oils, etc. I'm taking multivitamins. I'm drinking green juice. So choosing a wet carbohydrate, green leafy veggies, low sugar fruit. So I'll do, like I said, a green shake in the morning. Anything that I can give myself to feed really, 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 really healthy, productive energies into my body. So step 4 is eat your meal and prepare for a highly productive workday. So I think there's a saying out there, it's eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. And I probably just totally butchered that for whoever's listening. But the idea is eat the most healthy things in the morning. Give yourself the food to propel yourself through the day. Lunch is there to help you keep going. A lot of times, and I am totally guilty of this myself, is working through the day and not stopping to eat, to drink, to give myself water and nutrients. And what happens is I lose that productivity edge. I lose the energy to keep going. And I just kind of drag through a couple hours until I get those healthy proteins or nuts or whatever snack that I have on hand. And I really do go to the store now. I used to not do this and it was really bad, but I go to the store now with a focus of what I want to have in my house that are healthy. I don't allow myself to buy the junk foods anymore. I don't allow myself to have the temptations of the foods that aren't good for me. My body and mind is what's going to propel me to have the most focus every day. So you really, really need to put this into effect. Okay, so a food combo like this will give you energy that works and helps you power through the day. And the more you begin to employ the principles of system number 3, the better you'll feel and the more productive you'll allow yourself to be. And I guarantee that to you. Just try it for a couple of days, see how you feel. And it's really powerful. And guys, combine this with a good night's sleep and you will have such a productive day. You'll probably get more done than you have in weeks if you're struggling with this type of stuff, okay? So system number 4 is the Turbo Tunes protocol. I love this one, guys. So one of the quickest and easiest ways to boost your productivity is by creating custom playlists with your favorite songs specifically designed to amplify the effectiveness of any of the systems that I'm sharing with you today. Okay, so here's how to benefit from it. So go to iTunes and create a custom playlist equivalent to the length of time of the various tasks that you must accomplish. This is the key. It's not just creating a playlist, it's putting a playlist together in a time limit. So you're giving yourself almost like an alarm clock or some type of training mechanism for your brain that when this is over, you're done. So start your task while listening to your custom playlist and make sure that you are going to finish your work on target and on time. When that playlist ends, you are done with that task. So over time, you start to remember what that time limit is. You know the songs, you know that you have to get through things faster. It helps you from stopping to just kind of meander around tasks and you do the things that you have to do. A lot of times we procrastinate during our day because there's things that pop up that we don't want to do. It happens to me, it happens to you, it happens to everyone. Oh, I have to make this call, or I have to do this thing, or I have to do support stuff that I just, at that moment, I don't feel like doing. But if you can push yourself to do it, time is going to come to an end. You push yourself to do it, you'll get so much more done. It's going to inject so much more productivity and enjoyment into your day, truly. Okay, and system number 5 is the daily domination protocol. Okay, so like systems number 3 and 4, the daily domination protocol is an amplification protocol, meaning that it can be coupled with any of the systems that I shared with you today. Okay, so for the best results, you gotta follow these 4 steps. Okay, number 1, write down your desired outcome. Number 2, write down the steps that will take you to most effectively accomplish this outcome. Step number 3, read the previous steps out loud to yourself and visualize exactly what outcome you're going to accomplish and how that outcome is vividly going to come to pass. So this is a mindset productivity hack. You're talking about where you want to go, the steps you have to take, and then mentally envisioning what you have to do that. So mine, I write down is about 5 steps, and I do it about 5 times a day. I write them down in the same order, exactly like that. I write down the steps it's going to take to get there, and then I read them aloud. And now that I'm reading them aloud, I'm implementing and completing the steps I mentioned in step number 2 to achieve the outcome of step number 1. Some of these are long-term goals. Some of these are things that I'm going to be working on for years, and I understand that. But that means when I'm doing things that are hard or I'm struggling with or I'm procrastinating with, I go back to this list and I read it aloud and I say, yes, right? If my goal is to be a billionaire one day, if my goal is to have X car, or to have X business, or have X amount of money, or to put my kids through college, whatever it is, I know that I have to take steps, and that if I don't take those steps every day, that I will not get to my goal. So these things push you through procrastinations. These things push you into productivity. So here's an example, right? So step 1, my desired outcome is to create a compelling Facebook post that will engage my audience and cause them to comment, like, and share that great content that they just got, right? So this is a social media one. So step number 2 would be to achieve this desired outcome, I must create a post that speaks specifically to the audience with a strong headline. I got to write good body copy, a good call to action. And if I really want to upgrade from a home run to a grand slam, I can even add a photo, a video. I can add really good content, make things enjoyable, ask interactive questions for the Facebook audience. So step number 3, I'm going to read that aloud a couple of times, put myself in the right frame of mind to execute this task. I'm going to go back to my system number 1, put a time limit on it, make it my number 1 priority of the day. I'm going to put my playlist on, and then step number 4, I'm going to go execute that, and I'm going to make sure I do it right. So this is very, very powerful stuff, guys. These are 5 super easy productivity hacks that you guys can do. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I thank you so much for tuning in here to the end. And since you are here at the end, I just want to ask 3 quick things from you today. So number 1 is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We put out great content pieces like this all the time, and I want to make sure you don't miss a single one. So you'll see a subscribe button on the next screen. Go ahead and click it or underneath this video and get subscribed to our channel right away. Number 2 is to sign up for our 5 steps to break free of your business. It's a systems manual and report on the 5 ways to start making more time in your business, enjoying things more. It's really, really, really powerful. I put a lot of time and thought into it. So go ahead and download that. If you're on YouTube, you'll find it underneath this video. If you're on our website, you'll find it here on our column to the right. And the third thing is leave comments. Leave comments on YouTube, leave comments on our blog. Let us know some questions that you have, anything that you're wondering about or stuck on. We are here to help you succeed, and that's truly what we want at the end of the day. So let us help you. Go ahead, leave a comment, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. For the rest of you, thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.